Anyway, hi guys. Welcome back.
Hello.
Ignore the voice crack. Also, ignore the fact I'm wearing the exact same hoodie. I don't
I
care.
didn't tell you earlier. I was like,
I
oh,
don't
you're just wearing
care.
the
It's
same thing.
cold.
In our house.
In our house it's cold. And I like this hoodie. Anyway, I'm Isabella.
I'm Anya.
And we are getting into an episode I am so excited about. I've been so excited about it. Literally this whole time we've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Glad it's finally here. It's our music episode. Yes. Forgot to say that.
Yeah,
It
I was like,
is
are you
our
gonna tell them
music
what's it gonna
episode.
be?
It is gonna be our like music predictions /
Wish
list. And I think the best way to get into it is just to like go back and forth between
each other's list.
because we both have lists.
Mm-hmm.
And then just talk about it. I'm sure we're gonna have songs that are overlapping.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell
Most
you
of my playlist is like Taylor Swift, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to like separate them out, to do all the non-Taylor songs first and then Taylor songs. So we can do that.
Well, you didn't, but I can figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to go first or should I go
You can
first?
start.
Okay, starting off strong. Hi, Otis. Starting off strong, I have Supercut by Lorde. Now,
Yep. See, I didn't put that on my playlist because I knew you were gonna have it.
Okay, but here's the thing: not Supercut for Conrad and Belly, although I would love it. I would love to have a Lorde song for Conrad and Belly. It would be Supercut for Belly and Jeremiah. As much as it pains
any
me,
Belly and Jeremiah songs.
I do have a couple of Belly and my first two are Belly and Jeremiah songs. As much as it pains me, we have to have good music, and Supercut fits so perfectly for Belly and Jeremiah because it is what it was, like it is this love that they both, I think both looking back are like, yeah, like it's great, it was great, whatever, in the surface looking at the super cut of it, but in reality it just wasn't, and it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
So, in terms of good music, that is like one of the best songs ever. And
Real.
I think it should be there. Duh.
Okay, well, mine are all over the place, and I'm sure you have this one, but I have I Miss You, I'm Sorry by
I
Gracie
indeed
Abrams.
do have that one.
That one is just, she has another one that we will talk about that are just perfect, but that one is perfect, especially for Conrad's like point of view.
Mhm.
I feel like this season coming up, we're gonna have a lot of songs for Conrad's point of view. Not the episode, but I mean like just in general.
Just in
when we have a
general,
lot
like
of his
seeing him.
scenes.
Yeah.
So that one would just be like really good because obviously he misses her.
Yeah.
And he does feel sorry about it because it's this whole big mess because
It's
he
a
doesn't want to
mess.
ruin things, but at the same time, like he also wants to be true to himself in a way,
Yeah, and like I Miss You, I'm Sorry. I don't know, it just goes perfectly with their dynamic.
Yeah.
And I think, we should talk about the other one while we're at it, because
so
we
while
both
we're
have it in
at
our
it,
playlist.
yeah, obviously
We both
it's
have I
going
Love
to
You, I'm
be
Sorry.
I Love You, I'm Sorry, which is funny because they're basically the same title almost.
Well, yeah, and they're sister songs,
Yeah.
obviously.
Should we go over some of the lyrics?
We can. The only thing is, guys, our lists are pretty long, so I don't know if, I wish I could get really into all of them.
We can make a playlist. So
we're gonna make a playlist for sure.
Yeah.
But I would love to get into them lyrically, like every single song.
Yeah.
But we just cannot do that. Our lists are both.
We are
really
just gonna
long.
go over the bridge of the song of I Love You, I'm Sorry, because it's literally like word for word. What happens with Belly and Conrad. Hold on. Okay. You were the best, but you were the worst. As sick as it sounds, I loved you first. I was a dick. It is what it is. AKA Conrad was a dick. Habit to
She was too.
Well, this is true.
I think
either
both
or.
of these songs work for both of them. It just, yeah.
So I habit to kick the age-old curse. I tend to laugh whenever I'm sad. I stare at the crash. It actually works. Making amends. This shit never ends. I'm wrong again, wrong again. And then it's the chorus. It's just,
It is
I
just
love
you
you. I'm
guys get it. I
sorry.
don't even
Like,
think we need to explain it. Like, I think you guys get it. Like,
yeah.
also, well, actually, I'll get into that later. But yeah, good song choices.
Good songs that I am like 100%
Oh, I'm like
that
100%
one
sure
is
that's
going
gonna
to
be.
be on
Yeah,
there.
I love you. I'm sorry is gonna be on there.
The
For
other
sure.
one, I'm not 100% sure.
I
but
hope it
I hope
is.
it is.
I think it would be so good to have both of them.
Yes.
Okay, my next pick is "Sitting in Traffic" by Rule. How do y'all say it? Ruel. I don't know. I think it's Rule. Anyway,
That's a good
another one for Belly Jeremiah. It's about, this love that inevitably doesn't work out. But I think I should go over the course of this one because I don't know if a lot of guys, our dog is right here and he's very clingy.
He's being annoying.
Because I don't know if a lot of people know this one, but this is such a good song, and I'm telling you, I think it'd be great for them. Oh my gosh, if you guys can see our dog right now.
Oh no.
Okay, so the chorus goes, darling, don't hate me when you're not in love. Darling, don't break me when it's all too much. We were just laughing, sitting in traffic, said we'd never let bad things happen to us. So please don't hate me when we're not in love. I think that encapsulates like them too. Like they go through it. Like the relationship does not work. Of course, it's not for them. But I think it's about, them being able to come back, whether that is a couple months later, a couple years later, and just still have love between them.
Yeah.
Because they did love each other.
Yeah.
Not in the way they both thought they did, but like they did, and they still have that love for each other. So I think that is a good song for them, and it's just a good song in general. So
yeah, and I think they can go back and realize like that their relationship in the end, like it was a good time.
Yeah, like they had it was a good like
it was a good learning experience for both of them,
and they both come out of it still loving each other.
My next one that is non-Taylor Swift is this one's kind of a reach, but not really. I just think I would love to hear it played for season 3, but it is Yellow by Coldplay.
I have this one too.
Yeah. So maybe it's not too much of a reach.
I don't think it's too much of a reach. I think it's just a good love song in general. Like it's just one of those staple love songs.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also like melancholy.
Like so it's like underlying works, like sad love song.
And yellow is one of the colors from Yellow, Integrity, like that they've been advertising on and stuff. So I think it would be a good option, and it could be like, I feel like it could be for either couple, to be honest, but I think it would work more for Belly Conrad and more of like his point of view.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, that was mine.
Okay, my next one is a bit of a niche pick, but I think it literally is perfect in terms of vibes, the name, and I mean lyrically it like fits, but also not. But it doesn't really matter. It's just more about vibes. And it's the song "Peaches" by In the Valley Below.
Okay.
Yes, it's just a fun like summery song, and it's just about like these two people working and like working things out. Part of the chorus is working on a feeling, breaking down the ceiling, digging up a deep end, freezing on the beaches, reaching for the sweetest peaches. It's just a good song, guys.
I think it would
at
work.
The end of the day,
it would work for like a filler or even just
just listen to it, guys. It's just a good song.
It is a good song.
So, and plus Peaches, hello. So I just think it'd be perfect.
Jenny would totally do that.
I mean, I don't know. Just like it's a like deep cut a bit, but it works.
But hey, it could work. Okay, my next one is a reach. I will say that. My next one is a reach. But I think thinking about like Jenny's brain, I think she could actually do this. And honestly, this song would work either way. So my next one is Remember by Liam Payne. And I think Jenny would like to because Jenny is very into music and she's a pop girly. Like she's
She's a
just one
pop
of us.
girly,
She really
yeah.
is. And I feel like she would like to play tribute to Liam in
Yeah,
a
I could see
way,
her doing
whether
that.
that be a One
One
Direction
Direction
song, which
song.
we have some, or one of his songs. But this song specifically, I think would work because it talks about like someone who gave you like all this love and like still having to have like a platonic relationship with them, and
Yeah.
it's like, how can I do all
Do
these things
that
when you gave me
when
so much to remember? And so it's kind of like, I think this would really work for Belly's point of view, um where it's like, you know, she even says it in the trailer, like everywhere I go there's a memory of Conrad. So it's like it could
yeah,
work
it
for
could work.
just like a filler song, or just like a moment with between Belly and Conrad where they're just having a good time, but it's also like what we had was so good, and like, you know. But it could be a reach because it's not really a deep cut, but it's not a song, like it's not
Yeah.
mainstream either.
Yeah.
It was at the time, but not anymore, and it's kind of an older song. So,
Well, I don't think that
but
matters.
anyway,
Anyway, my next pick is Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer. It is like the rom-com song.
yeah,
If
the
you
iconic
think
song.
rom-com, you think this song, and I just think all
Hmm.
the good rom-coms, all the good shows
Yes.
have this song at some point. So I think it'd be obvious. I think it is
Yeah.
obvious. If I made a movie, song, or whatever, or like show or whatever, I'm putting this song. I don't even care if it fits.
Yeah.
It is just
And if,
that song.
honestly, if you're thinking, because for me, this song gives off fall vibes for
It gives
some
off fall
reason.
vibes.
So if you think of like the flashbacks we're gonna have, like I think it
Yeah,
would
I
really
don't
work.
know. I just think it works either way. Like
Either way,
either
yeah.
way, it should be in there.
Yeah, yeah. My next one I think would be great, specifically for Christmas 2.0. I don't know if you have it on your list.
I do not have it, but I
but
love it. I'm
I
looking
think
at
it
it and
would
I love it.
be. I think it would be great, and that's Santa Doesn't Know You Like I Do by Sabrina Carpenter. Like, imagine if that is playing in the
That would be
background.
so. That's such a good song.
It's such a good song, and it goes so well with like
Mhm.
what is gonna happen for Christmas between Belly and Conrad. And I think this would be more on like, well, it's either point of view, to be
Yeah.
honest. But oh my gosh, this would be
I hope
so
this
great
one
if
and
this one shows
then
up. And it's just like a really, really, really like good song.
yeah, it
very,
is.
very like Christmassy, but at the same time not. And it's just like
Yeah.
really good.
If we're doing another song, Wham's
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Yes.
That is literally one of the best songs
Wait,
ever.
that
Like,
would
I'm not
really work
joking.
because
That
not necessarily
song,
Last Christmas, but the last Christmas that they were
yeah.
there, like they were
Not
each
only is it the
other's.
best Christmas song, it's one of the best songs ever.
This
Like
is
I
true.
love that song.
I didn't even think of that one, but that one would be really good actually.
Okay, next on my list is Still by Niall Horton.
Ugh.
What a great song.
That is a really
and
good song.
I think it is just about like coming back to each other.
Mhm.
It would be so good.
That one would be really good. And we know Jenny likes Niall Horton because she's used him before.
I
for
need
last
to read
season.
like the outro though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's so good. Okay. So it'll be alright. Tell me you want it. 1,000 miles away from the day that we started, but I'm standing here with you just trying to be honest. If honesty means telling you the truth, I guess we lost our focus and it's killing me that we could go to war like this, but I'm standing here with you just trying to be honest. If honesty means telling you the truth, well, I'm still in love with you.
No, that
How
would be so
perfect is that?
perfect, especially like in the last moments that we have of Belly Conrad.
And it is one of Niall
Before,
Horan's
like,
best songs, so
this is true.
it is like just perfect.
Yeah, no, that one I vote yes to put that one on
Yes,
the
that
list.
one's such a good one.
Okay, my next one, I've seen it roaming around too, but I think it would be really good. And we haven't heard Adele in any of our soundtracks, but When We Were Young by Adele would actually be really good because they
Okay, I guess this is a perfect time to get into it because my next ones go with this too.
Ooh, okay.
The Conrad playlist that came out. You know, like the each
Oh,
other playlist.
yeah, it's on there, isn't it?
When We Were Young is on there.
Yeah.
What a good song. I was
Yes.
listening to it early because like
They have a lot of good songs on that playlist.
okay, I wrote my favorites. I wrote down like my
I think I have either one or two in here. I don't really remember.
anyway, First, they had When We Were Young, I Love You, I'm Sorry, The Night We Met. What I had all of you. I have how does it
What?
go?
Take what?
Yeah, The Night We Met. I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Take me back.
They had Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis.
I saw that. That's
had me
literally
screaming. I
perfect.
love
That's
guys.
literally perfect.
Guys, and I've said it. Don't Look Back in Anger is the best Oasis song. Screw Wonderwall.
Mhm.
Wonderwall is great, but it's not.
No.
It's not what Don't Look Back in Anger is.
No.
I love that
I
song so
wonder if
much.
some of these songs are actually gonna make it
If
to the
that song is
playlist.
on
I
like
hope so.
on the show, Chef's Kiss, Jenny. And
Yes.
next one, because it goes with my next ones on my playlist, is Something Somehow Someday by Role Model.
Yes.
I had 3 Role Model songs that I would love. Actually,
I have
4.
2. I wonder if there's the same one.
One of them is. I have 4 Role Model songs. And guys, I saw this before, but like I've been saying this since this album came out. This album, specifically Role Model's last album, is so Conrad Fisher coded. Can't Say Anymore.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. What? Like literally, that's him. Anyway, the songs I had were Something Somehow Someday,
Which is on
Some
his playlist.
Protector. Guys, if you know that one, you know, like you know, and I'll get into that a little bit. And then Deeply Still in Love,
That's the one I have too.
which Deeply Still in Love, duh.
Yeah.
Something Somehow Someday, duh. It makes so much
Duh.
sense.
Yeah.
Like there'll be something somehow someday, like these two people that are so multifaceted, so different in some ways, but so similar in other ways. Like, but I believe they're meant to be something somehow someday. And then Some Protector, so good, guys, because it's about seeing this person moving on, knowing that they're happy in this other relationship, but still wanting to be there, wanting to be their protector. And you know, the chorus so good. Am I guilty? Am I sorry? Did I miss you at this party? Am I dragging this forever? Am I thinking about September? Am I wrecking reputations while you're making reservations?
Whoa.
Am I lying to my mother that someday I'll find another? Guys, no. I think that's a perfect song.
Put it
for
on there. Put it on
Put
there.
it on.
Put it on there. The other one that I have from Role Model is Oh Gemini.
Yes.
And I think that one
It's a good
fits
one.
good too, because it's like he's talking about the past, but also reminiscing, but also not wanting her to hate him, and like, you know,
Yeah, like just wanting, like hoping that she remembers the good things about the relationship.
like no matter what happens, like I hope that you don't look back in that relationship.
Yeah.
And
Literally any song from that album
this
changed
is true.
lives.
This is true.
Changed my life. Okay. Next,
Wait, who went? Okay,
you just went
okay, never mind.
with the Role Model song. The other Role
I'm
Models.
lost. Okay, I find it.
Next goes along with your next one too. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Of course, obviously.
You know what? Let's just go over all of our Olivia Rodrigo songs.
Yeah,
that we have.
yeah, I have a couple. So, well, yeah. Of course, obviously, Lacey.
Yeah.
And we talked about this.
Yeah.
In like long ago, and I told you how I would love it to play out, the whole insertion of Lacey into like the Lacey plot. I was saying in the book, Belly goes into the bathroom at the frat party, and she's kind of like, you know, just looking at herself, just in the bathroom thinking, you know, and that's when she finds out, because she overhears Lacey
talking about it
and her friend outside of the bathroom. I think it'd be so perfect if when she goes into the bathroom, that's when Lacey starts playing, because Lacey is this song about being insecure about another girl.
Yeah.
What better way to show that insecurity than like looking in the mirror at a frat party and just being like overthinking, you know?
In the book, like she kind of already has this insecurity
about,
because she sees how like friendly her and Jeremiah are.
Yeah, and then they're like in like, that's the sister frat, or that's a sister sorority. So
it's not necessarily like that she is jealous or in that moment
like Lacey is not her Lacey yet.
Yeah.
But it's brewing. So
Yeah,
I
like,
think
it's
the
this- yeah.
song starting when she's in the bathroom would be so good.
Yeah.
And then that episode ends probably like right after she finds out, right after they fight it out or something. And you know how there's always a song for
at
the
the end of the
credits,
episode, yeah.
Traitor plays.
Which is on my list too.
Because
By Olivia
Traitor
Rodrigo.
is literally the perfect song.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's perfect.
He didn't cheat, but he's still a traitor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On paper, like,
On paper.
yeah.
My next Olivia Rodrigo song and my last is somewhere. Okay. Scared of My Guitar from the bonus tracks off the newest album. So perfect. It's literally about lying to yourself in this relationship and not being honest with your feelings and, you know, not wanting to confront your feelings. So I think it's just perfect. It would be perfect. And I honestly do believe Jenny's going to use it.
Tears on My Guitar. I think so.
Scared of My Guitar.
I got confused. Yeah. I think so too. Yeah. Especially because that song was like going, like it was.
Yeah, it was
roaming around. Yeah. So I have 2 Olivia Rodrigo songs that she didn't have, and one is Love is Embarrassing. And I think, okay, so I do have ones for Jeremiah and Belly. I think this one would work.
That's a good one.
Because
I'm planning out my wedding with some guy
exactly
never married.
that, and also like in the book, like she starts to realize these things from Jeremiah that she's like, wait, I don't know.
Yeah, like I actually don't even like you.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I think this would be one of those where her and Jeremiah have like a argument and she just goes off and like this song starts playing or something like that. Like,
and it's such a good song. Like it would work.
It is a good song. It's like catchy.
Like
it's
a good. Yeah.
And I also have The Grudge. That could also be for Belly and Jeremiah. And I think this one would also be perfect for when she finds out. I would rather have
yeah.
I would rather have Traitor, but this one would also be good because it's
so
like
perfect.
You know, like, did you mean to do it or was that like, you know? I think it would work.
Do you want to go next?
I'll go next. Let's get into our One Direction.
Okay,
songs,
I have a couple One Direction
because
songs.
I have 3.
I have 2.
Yeah, I have 3. So, first one, starting off strong, and I know you have this one for a fact. But of course, and I'm like 98% sure this one's gonna make it to the show. But Infinity by One Direction.
I didn't add it to my playlist only because I knew you were adding it.
Okay, but she wanted to put it on there.
Yes.
This one is literally perfect because the whole Infinity plot, hello. And then also it talks about like all of the nights, but also like how many stars.
I feel like,
and like
I feel like
it wraps
would
it all
have
together
to
very
go. I feel like it would be good on Conrad's point of view
good.
when he's hurt. Maybe like a flashback. Like I think it has to be when he's initially hurt about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because it is about like a love that hurt you so bad, and it's like, how will I ever recover? Like it would, like it literally, Infinity couldn't fix this, you know. So yeah, I think it's a good song for sure.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't make the cut, to be honest.
Yeah. I have 2. I have If I Could Fly.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's just such a good love song. Like
it is really good.
It is such a good love song. It's like about these 2 people like really being able to see each other and like being home for each other, you know, like they are that person for each other.
Yeah.
It is just a really good love song, so I think that would be perfect.
Mine, and I put this one also because it could be a little bit of a tribute to Liam, because this one was roaming around when everything happened. But Walking in the Wind could also make the cut because it's about this, like, you know, things end and then like they're like reminiscing, but also talking about like, oh, we're not going to see each other again, like is this going to happen, like what's going on. And so we know that Conrad's not in the picture for like
a while,
you know, and so this one could be like,
yeah, like it's about like, I hope when you remember me, like think about me and think about me in like a good place.
Yeah,
you know,
and like, you know, you'll find me in places where, you know, you've never like
yeah.
thought about. And so again, going back to the trait of like everywhere I look, there's a memory of Conrad. Like I feel like that could also tie.
And
into that.
honestly, I do not want this, but it could work for Billy and Jeremiah
That is also
because
true.
it's about like an amicable. No, that's not how it said. You know what I'm trying to say,
Yes.
right? Like a good
Hopefully you
ending.
do too.
A good ending where it's like we could say goodbye and be all right,
Mm-hmm.
and like think of each other in good places later
Yeah.
on, and like find each other in
But
good
let's
places.
not do a One Direction song for Belly and Jeremiah.
No, like I bet you don't, but like it works. I have another One Direction song.
I have another one too.
I have End of the Day. It's just about like a messy situation where it's like, oh, like, you know, I told her that I love her, like she didn't say back, and like blah blah blah. It's messy, but it's like, but all I know at the end of the day is I love you. Love who you love.
Yeah.
Like you love who you love,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't know. It's a good song.
Yeah.
So I would love to have it in there.
My next one, I have a strong feeling that it will make it to season 3. Also because it's just like a big mainstream song and a lot of people use it for so many different things, but it just goes along with a lot of things as well. Night Changes.
Yeah.
Night Changes could definitely make the cut. And that could be for like anyone.
Yeah, and Night Changes is like that One Direction song.
Yeah.
You know, especially like after Liam Payne died, like Night Changes, I think is that One Direction song.
Yeah.
So I think it is.
So I don't think we need an explanation for that one because that one like could fit anywhere. But I hope it fits for Belly Conrad, not Belly Jer.
Yeah. My next ones, it's a couple, but they're all Noah Kahan songs. And of course, Conrad is so Noah Kahan coded too.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have one Noah Kahan song.
Well, I'll tell you which ones I have. But also, actually, 2 of my Noah Kahan songs are not even for Belly Conrad, it's for Belly Jeremiah.
What?
Yeah. So
how many Noah Kahan songs you have on there?
Well, I have 3. I saw that you didn't have that.
I know.
She's adding one right now, and I'm like, girl.
Because I added the wrong one, and I was so confused. So
anyway, my first one is Strawberry Wine. And it's a really nice love song. It really is. And honestly, it fits with Belly Jer, but it also doesn't. Mm-hmm. Because I think in the song, Noah Kahan cares about this love a lot more than Jeremiah cares about Belly.
Yeah.
But it's about a love that like simply doesn't work. Like it's like beautiful and everything, but like the lyric that gets me is, let me look it up real quick. Sorry guys, but I have to like make sure I get it right.
Oh my gosh, I do have another One Direction song that we didn't mention.
Well, we can talk about it in
I just
a bit. It's in the chorus, the lyric. And it's okay. If I was empty space and you were a formless shape, we'd fit. And I like that because it's like, if we were different, you know, if we were literally not ourselves at all, like we'd fit. Yeah. It would work. But that's not us, you know, like it's just not us. I don't know. I like it. I don't think they would use it, but I like it. Oh,
sorry. I'm just gonna add the One Direction song that I was missing, and I have another one similar like that, and I think you do too. But it's "History" by One Direction. Like, Belly Conrad just have so much history. It just like, and again, they could be this greatest thing and all that stuff. Like, it could work. I don't think it's gonna make the cut, but it could work.
It could work.
I just want a One Direction song on there, is what it is.
The next Noah Kahan song that I have is "Your Needs, My Needs." I don't know. I just like it. I think it could work.
Any Noah Kahan.
Almost any Noah Kahan song can work, but the one that like specifically is "Everything Everywhere," especially after we hear Belly saying like Conrad is just everywhere. Like everywhere I go, Conrad. Like there's a memory of Conrad
a lot.
It will work a lot, and it's such a beautiful song. Yeah. Like, guys, please. I'm sure there will be a Noah Khan song in there somewhere.
Mhm.
And also, they can make it work for like any other character.
Yeah, this is
but
true. I think
just
it's more
hope.
Conrad coded.
Yeah.
Are those all your Noah Khan ones?
Yes.
So mine's kind of mine's Call Your Mom.
That I don't know if I could handle it in there.
I don't think I can handle that one
Like,
either,
I'm
but I think it
sorry.
could really work, especially for Conrad if we get like flashbacks.
Yeah.
Well, we are. But for one of the flashbacks, I feel like that could really work. And even if we get like a flashback, because we don't know, we could get a flashback between him and Belly and him like having a really hard time and this song playing in the background or something like that. And it's not necessarily like the whole I'll call your mom thing. It's just like the song in general.
Yeah,
like it's
like
very
the feeling of the song.
Yeah, the feeling of the song. It's like no, like it's gonna be okay. Like we'll work it out.
Yeah,
like it's
I don't know if I can handle that in there.
Yeah,
I can't handle that song in a general on a normal day. So
this is true, but I would really like to see that one on there. Okay, all those are done.
Should I go or do you want to go?
You can go.
Okay, my next song is super random, but I like every time I listen to it, I just think of Belly and Conrad, and It Ain't Over Till It's Over by Lenny Kravitz. First of all, it's just a good song. I think it'd be like a good like cold open song. Great vibes, and like it's true. It ain't over till it's over, and they, so many tears that I've cried, like so many things happen, but like baby, it ain't over till it's over.
Yep, and that's the truth.
That's the truth. I don't know. I just think it'd be a great song.
That could be like a good song in like the time in between of like the end.
Yeah, like cold open to like her in Paris and like everybody doing their own thing. Like I just feel like it's such a vibey song. Like I don't know.
My next one I have for a specific scene, and it starts by saying,
"What a great song!"
That's a really good song.
What an amazing song.
Again, it has a little bit of like a sad,
undertone
to it, but I think it would work. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
I don't know. I feel like it could really work for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
that like as a little good background song. Yeah, like, not necessarily for like a really big, thing.
Yeah, but like say like the start of Valentine's Day.
Yeah, or just like even when they're having a conversation, like in that playing in the back. Like I think that would be really cute, especially because of what happens.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
I think it would be really good.
Yeah, and it's just a good song. So, okay, my next song. Wow, what a great song! Photograph by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yes. Exactly what you're thinking.
Yes. Like, yes. Conrad's opening his wallet or whatever, seeing that Polaroid, and Photograph by Ed Sheeran is playing in the back. Like, I'm sorry. And it's the only acceptable Ed Sheeran song that should be on here.
Yes.
Like, guys.
Yes.
Duh. And it's such a good song.
Wow, that would actually kill me,
and no, it gets better because let's look at the lyrics, the last chorus of Photograph. Let's read it real quick.
That would
the whole premise is like we'll keep this love in a photograph.
We'll keep this memory for ourselves.
Okay, let's read a normal chorus and then we'll read the last chorus. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves when our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen and still. The last chorus. Oh my gosh. And you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16.
No.
Next to your heartbeat where I should be. Keep me deep within your soul.
No.
And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed. Inside these pages, you just hold me, and I won't ever let you go. Silence. Exactly. Like, guys.
Jenny, if that's not on the Summer Activity Season 3, you have some explaining to do because I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
My next one is not a deep cut, but it's an oldie, and it's The Man Who Can't Be Moved by the Script. That would really work for Conrad's point of view.
Yeah.
Especially like them coming back together. Like I feel
it's just
like
a perfect song. And
really
like
work.
I think everybody knows it. It's been floating around. Like this is Conrad's song.
Yeah. Yeah.
My next one, it's actually two. It's either Anchor or Carry You by Nova Amor.
Okay.
Now, I was leaning towards Anchor because of the lyrics, and I mean, let me look them up real quick because I don't remember them off the top of my head.
Those are just really good songs.
But they're just such good songs that, like, anywhere they are, like, genuinely, they would fit. Either song.
Yeah, hopefully not in a sad scene because I will cry.
Oh, like, okay.
I will cry.
If
Those
anyone
songs are just very,
knows this
like,
reference, but Carrie Hugh is played at the end of Baby, the Netflix series, and I cry every single time. It is so good. Like, okay. No, actually, it's perfect. Anchor, specifically. It goes,
and
shook the best when your love was home, storing up on your summer glow. You went in search of someone else. And then it goes, and I hear your ship is coming in, your tears a sea for me to swim, and I hear your storm is coming in, my dear, it's all we've ever been.
guys, that one would work really good. And also, it would be perfect for, like, the whole, like, Conrad's a sailor, like, the
It's just
whole,
like Anchor
his
onto
vibe,
me, like, no, wait, that's actually perfect.
his vibe,
And
yeah.
guys, if these are not on the show, I'm entrusting you guys to make the edits.
So, yes, if you make edits, please, we will
We will like.
like, repost, retweet, whatever I need to do, I will share.
Yes.
Follow, anything. My next one is an older one too. And I think we used it for one of our posts in our socials, but it's Let Down by Radiohead.
I have that on my list too. It is just one of those songs where any sad moment in TV, like Let Down by Radiohead.
Yeah.
And it also
goes, like, along with, like, the whole waiting, the whole, like, anticipation, like, it's just so good.
And in terms of, like, sad Radiohead songs, I also had Fake Plastic Trees on my list. And yeah, it's just, like, ultimate sad song. I think it would be so good. Or High and Dry. I just thought of this one. High and Dry by Radiohead would be so good. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Like, girl, yes.
They're just all, like, there's so many possibilities.
There's so many possibilities.
I hope Jenny does all of them.
Yeah. My next one is Americana by the Jonas Brothers. Because it's just a good vibey song.
That would be really good for 4th of July. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was thinking 4th of July.
Yeah, it is good.
Like, it is a good song.
That's in my 4th of July playlist.
Yeah, like, it's just a good summer song.
It's a good summer, good feel.
Yeah. Feel good summer song.
Yeah. So, not necessarily for, like, a plot.
Yeah, like, doesn't have to, it doesn't go with a plot at all, but, like, it's just a fun song.
Mine, and it's on our shared playlist, but it's History by Olivia Holt, and this is kind of a deep cut. It really is. But if you know what I'm talking about, this is it.
Come on.
Let's read some of the lyrics because some of y'all might not be familiar with this song. But
it is that song, actually. And if y'all watch the music video
changed lives. You just had to be there, actually. And it's, let's start off. Sorry, I don't really see this working out. It's nothing you did. Well, technically it is, but I just can't do this right now. No easy way to say this. I just don't know how. It's nothing you did. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I know that you're worth it, but something about him gets to me. All I need. Plus, we got history. I used to love him. He used to love me. Yeah, we go way, 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 way back. And we love like that. And it's basically the whole song.
It's like, girl,
like,
sure,
we
you're
just have
great,
history,
but you're just not the one.
Yeah,
that's the premise of the song. It ain't you.
Sorry, babe.
And it was never gonna be you.
Yeah,
that's a great song.
I don't think it'll make it because
it's a deep cut.
But
it's a good song.
It could really, really work.
Guys,
it just goes along with their character, to be honest.
My next song is Jeff Buckley's Lover You Should Have Come Around. I know. But guys, Conrad would eat that up. Conrad would eat that up. I know Conrad listening to Jeff Buckley. Yeah, he is.
Real.
He is. Like, guys,
real.
And again, that is just like one of the sad love songs. Like, it just is. It would fit perfectly.
My next one is Back to You by Selena Gomez. And this is kind of like random, but it just works. Like, and especially for Belly, like
Yeah.
it could be a good possibility. And I feel like Jenny tries to use mainstream songs too, so this one could really
Mhm.
work. But I also think she's just gonna use a lot of Taylor Swift,
She
which we
like
need to talk
pull
about.
songs out of
But I
nowhere.
feel like this one could be one.
Okay, my next one, speaking of super mainstream, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, no, we want to see that one on there.
I of
think
course
it
want
really is gonna make it.
Yeah, like
I'm
I'm
like,
so
if it's
sure it's
not
gonna
on
make
there-
it. I hope it makes it like to the right at the right time.
Yeah,
I love that song so
Yeah.
much. It is like one of the
best songs.
greatest,
Yeah.
truly. And yeah, I mean it's just that song, and it's gonna make it. Like
Yeah, like,
it's
it's gonna be
so
there. Like, I just
popular.
know
Like
it.
it has to.
Yeah, like,
in some
duh,
capacity.
duh. My next one is the Niall Horan song,
Okay.
and this was just too good. Black and White, because why not? We're talking about wedding. We're talking
Mhm.
about, and this could possibly maybe be used for Belly and Jeremiah, which I would absolutely hate.
Yeah.
But we're having 2 weddings this season.
Yeah, like I could see it.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my next one, oof.
I'm scared.
My next one is Holding On to Heartache by Louis Tomlinson.
Ooh, that
Guys.
one could be a deep cut because
Yeah, like it is a bit of a deep cut.
No,
But
that one would
if you guys know
actually
it, let's
wreck
look.
me.
Let's look.
That would
Let's
actually
look
wreck me. If
at
there's
what
a
we're working
Louis
with.
Tomlinson song
Oh my gosh, like
the season 3 of The Summertime Pretty, I will collapse.
Louis Tomlinson, we love you here. Clearly, I'm wearing
We
his hoodie.
are Louis Tomlinson stands in
Stans.
this house. We love him
Um,
bad.
Oh, why isn't this loading? The lyrics, they're sad.
This is
all
one of my
throughout.
favorite songs of like all time.
It's so like, please guys listen to this. It is so Conrad Fisher coded.
Yes,
But I'm gonna look at the bridge, which is
the best part, the most
achingly
heartbreaking part.
I can't. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So it goes, you know the party's over when you're standing in an empty space alone, and time can always heal you if you let it make its way into your bones, and nothing's ever easy. To be honest, I'm not easy on myself. The second that I see you, the
Oh my
space between
gosh.
us just comes flooding back. You said I'm holding on to heartache. You said I wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by, love. Like that is so Conrad Fisher,
Yes.
and I hope y'all see the vision.
Yes.
Go listen to it.
Oh my gosh, I would cry actually.
Yeah.
My next one is For Belly Conrad, and feels like we only go backwards by Tame Impala.
Tame Impala.
I can't read. It looks like an I.
Tame Impala. Huh?
Anyway, it was like it looked like there was. Anyway, I'm just being dumb.
A good pick.
No, this is a good pick, and I feel like it could work, especially like during the time that we get just Belly, Conrad alone, reconnecting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously they're going backwards, both like in time, but also like, I feel like it could work. It's a good song, good feel, and it could work like as a little background song too.
Yeah. My next one. Well, it's a few, but obviously we have to have Phoebe Bridgers.
Yes,
And almost any Phoebe Bridgers song would work.
this is true.
Honestly.
This
But
is
my
true.
picks are either Motion Sickness, which, duh.
Yeah,
Like, that is the song, if ever. And it could work anywhere, anytime. And, like,
Mhm.
obviously, we're all going through it.
Yeah.
We are all going through
Yeah.
emotional motion sickness.
yeah,
Scott Street. And I think specifically for the Laurel, a moment of like with Laurel and like her reminiscent or something, because Scott Street is like the heartbreak nostalgia song.
mm-hmm.
imagine that bridge and that like outro. Absolutely not.
That would be good.
Absolutely not. Next, Waiting Room. Because
See,
obviously,
yeah, I was gonna put that on
Obviously.
there, but I was like, no, that would wreck me.
No, it would wreck me and it would do irreparable damage.
Oh
but
my
like
gosh!
obviously.
Imagine if we get a Phoebe Bridgers song for like a flashback with Susanna and Conrad.
Y'all, no. And then
No.
my last pick is Moon Song. And for those who don't know it, Moon Song is just basically about like literally just being there for someone, no matter like I don't know how to explain it, but you give everything to someone and you're like, even if you don't want me, like I would die for you, basically. And it's just a good song. So those are my picks for Phoebe Bridgers.
I knew you were gonna have them on there. So my next one, it's just a good song, a good like edit song, and it's About You by the 1975. I think
Obviously.
we could have, I think we could have quite a few songs.
We could have quite a few 1975 songs,
but About You would just really work.
Yeah,
especially for like Conrad's point of view. Like, obviously, that's a Conrad coded song.
Yeah, I agree. Good song.
Good song.
We kind of timed this perfectly. I have 2 left too.
I have 1 left because we already talked about this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
and then we'll talk about the Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah, then we'll talk about getting to Taylor, girl. Okay, I Think We're Alone Now by Green Day. Well, it's Green Day with someone else, but anyway, it's just a good song. It's a good song. It's fun and like, yeah, it kind of works perfectly for Conrad and Belly.
That's
like,
true.
I don't know. I just think it's so fun and like cheeky. Duh. So I think it'd be good.
I like that.
I like that.
My next one, I have a whole explanation for it.
Yeah, and I didn't put this on my list because I knew you were gonna put it on yours. So
and actually, I had a TikTok that went viral about this song whenever season 2 had come out because I was like, no, Jenny, like you need to do this. So if this song actually makes the cut, especially for the part that I wanted to make the cut for, Jenny, I know, like she saw my TikTok and she was like, actually, yeah. So my next song is Fine Line by Harry Styles. That song is already just like heart-wrenching and like, but also so good. And like, so like,
it like perfectly encapsulates so much.
It's just like the song is just so dramatic and like cinematic is what I was trying to say.
Cinematic, yeah.
It's very cinematic. But where I want the song, I want it in general, like, but where I want the song to fall in is Conrad just confessed his love to Belly. Belly is like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And she's like walking away, and then Fine Line starts playing because why wouldn't it? Like they're always gonna have this like fine line. There's always gonna be this like not necessarily like unspoken thing, but like there's just always gonna be something there, and like it's just so complicated.
But also like I think it's also, and I love this, guys. This is my favorite song of all time. I'm literally staring at the lyrics that are on my wall right now from that song. What I love about the song is that it's like we have this dramatic love, like the highs and just heart-wrenching lows, but that's not the point of the song. The point of the song is that we'll be a fine line.
Yeah, like it's gonna
we will be all right. Like life is about that like in between where you can just be with someone and be all right. Like you have the high highs, you have the low lows, but like being able to be with someone and with yourself in that fine line, like y'all, perfect.
So again, if this song makes the cut specifically in that part, you're welcome.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe not any part. I think we really also want the "I Love You, I'm Sorry" song by Grace Abrams to play during this part because that would be also very cinematic and it just would be great. Like the bridge to play during that part Oh my gosh. But this song needs to be on season 3. I don't know what else I could do to make that possible, but it's just like
Please.
one of the best songs ever, and
Yeah.
just it would fit perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of wish we would have gone. That would have been the last one we have, but I have another one. And it's "Dug My Heart" by Borns. It is just such a good, like, vibey song. First of all, that
We
I
love a
think
good
would
vibey
be
song
yeah,
for
I
our
think it would
summer
be
show.
great.
Yeah.
And I personally love the lyrics of the second verse. And I mean, they have to do. It's like about yearning, basically. But I personally just love them. I think they're so fun. So I'm gonna read them. It's okay. I burnt so many memories just to make room for any thoughts of caressing your sweet anatomy as we sleep, the taste you left on my teeth, your breath across my left cheek, the feeling chemically. And then later on, I love that it says, and I hope the cracks in the pavement lead back to you, baby. I don't know. I just think it's a fun song. It's vibey, and I just love it. I don't know. I just
That
hope
would
it's
work.
there.
That would work.
It would work.
Oh, we do have another song that we just talked about for the scene that we just talked about. And we've said that this one would also be perfect. No, it's not for the scene that we just talked about. It's like the day after. But
Mhm.
we're going into our Taylor Swift songs, and
Oh, okay.
all of these are just like so good.
Okay, we're getting into Taylor, guys.
So we'll just go. I know you have this one on there, and I know a lot of people have this one on their wish list too. It is "Say Don't Go" by Taylor Swift.
Guys,
My
oh
goodness,
my gosh.
literally
The second that song came out.
the second that song came out and we heard the lyrics, because we were listening to the album together, we were like, "This has to be in the Summer
I
Nights Are Pretty."
still
Like, it
get
has
likes.
to be.
I still get likes on a TikTok comment that I commented on an edit of Billy Conrad to that song, saying, "Jenny, you know what you have to do." Like, I still get likes. That was 2 years ago, guys.
Yeah, this would change lives.
It is so them. Like,
It
guys,
is so them.
it is so
And
them.
specifically, we want this to happen like right after the wedding.
Right after he goes, like,
Not the wedding, but like before the wedding. Right
yeah,
before
when
the
he
wedding.
goes
Yeah.
to say goodbye to her.
Yeah.
Like, right after he leaves.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna see him. Like, she
Yeah.
gets scared that she's
Yeah.
never gonna see him again.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cinema.
This
That
song
is
would
cinema.
hit so hard. In general, it would hit so hard, but in that, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I think if we know Jenny's mind, which we kind of do, that is what she would put for that
Yeah.
scene.
I think so. And in the impact it had, I think, like, it just has to.
Yeah.
What
a great song.
I see that you have it on there, so I think we should just talk about it. Labyrinth,
Mhm.
guys. Every time I would hear this song, I'd think of Conrad.
Yes.
Because I was like, this is so Conrad
Yes.
coded. Like,
Yes.
especially, it would have to be like in a flashback of them first, you know, really getting together.
Mhm.
Because it's about him being scared of
Yeah.
just these feelings
Yeah.
and like how much he wants her and like loves her. I don't know. It's just so
Yeah.
Conrad coded.
That one would be really good.
But speaking of Conrad coded,
Conrad coded.
The Archer.
I knew you were gonna have that one on there. I knew it.
How could I not?
I have 2 Conrad coded, I think.
How could I not? The Archer.
Oh my gosh,
I
there's
can't
too
even talk
many.
about it, honestly. Like, that song. But like, I just can't. But it's just so Conrad, and we know that. And I
You
genuinely,
see
I
right
do.
through me.
No,
can you
guys,
see?
don't even
No.
start singing it because it's too much.
That one
like,
would
it
be
would
really
break
good.
me. But it would be so good. You guys get it. I know you do. I don't even need to get into it.
My next one for Conrad is "This Is Me Trying." I've seen so many edits to him for that song, and I need that to be on his point of view episode now. That would be so good, and it just works for like his whole
trajectory.
trajectory. Yeah, like that's just so good, and nobody's seeing that that's him trying, but he
Guys,
is.
me trying.
I'm literally gonna cry. Anyway, Yeah.
I was so
Nothing
ahead of
else
the
needs to be
curve. The
said.
curve became
Like, no, nothing else needs to be said. You guys know what we're talking about. I hope we get to see this song on there finally.
okay. And it won't get any better for us, guys, because my next pick is actually diabolical. And I see it for a very specific scene.
Okay, let's hear it.
We got Bigger Than the Whole Sky with Belly.
Oh my gosh.
and
Oh my gosh.
with Belly and Susanna. And I want to see Soon You'll Get Better for Conrad and Susanna. Literally diabolical. I'm telling you, it's
I'm not
diabolical.
even, like, I'm thinking about it and I'm already emotional. Having to see that come to life would actually
that would be so
wreck me.
incredibly horrifying. Like
Horror
horror
would
movie,
be so good.
horror movie core for sure. But it's literally the perfect song.
Yeah.
It's actually like I can't even listen to that song in a normal day. I don't think anyone can.
No.
That is just one of those songs you can't even listen to. Imagine Soon You Get Better, to specifically the scene where Conrad like promises to Susanna.
You think we're gonna come see that come to? Oh
Yeah,
no.
I think so. Anyway, any scene with the two of them to that song, actually, like, who am I supposed to talk to?
No,
what am I supposed to
cut it
do
right now.
if
Let's
there's
move it
no
on.
you?
moving on, because that's too much to handle right now. We will talk about that if it happens, which I hope it does.
I just think it'd be
Jenny
perfect.
would be a good, like, Jenny would think about that.
I feel like Jenny
especially
would think about that.
I think, and it would be a good parallel and a good contrast of, like, if they
Because
used
Bigger
one
Than the
for-
Whole
yeah.
Sky was for Belly.
Yeah,
Soon You Got Better
would be for Conrad. Oh my
Anyway,
gosh, I have way too many Taylor Swift
all
songs,
my
to be
other
honest.
ones are more upbeat and happy. I promise.
My next one is, I just have a lot. Let me pick. Okay, we'll just go on in order. I almost do, again, by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And this would work for either one, but I think it would work more for Conrad too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would make the cut because obviously Conrad doesn't really try and reach out to Belly in the time that he's,
Yeah.
not in the picture.
But I think about it.
This could make it into a Conrad's playlist of like, I almost want to, like, reach out to you and, like, tell you how I really feel, like, confess it all to you. And so I think that would be really good. It's just Belly Conrad coded. So
Okay, this one by popular demand because duh, it's Fresh Out the Slammer.
yes, obviously that's on my list.
Like obviously,
all of us want to see that.
Obviously,
Taylor Swift wrote this song about them.
Literally,
no question.
And like, it's such a good song. Like,
yeah, no,
obviously.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder. I feel like that would be such a great song to play in the background of, like, Conrad's point of view episode, but, like, when he first makes it into the picture of, like, arriving to his mom's memory.
No.
Oh. No.
What? No.
No.
Were you
I don't know what I'm
like
thinking.
Guilty as Sin or what?
No, I was just confused. No, but it would work a lot better for it.
Miss Girl's leaving that man at the altar and Fresh Out the Slammer is going to be playing.
Yes. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking
whatever scene they reunite in, Belly and Conrad, girl, Fresh Out the Slammer.
Yeah. I was just thinking other things, but no, yeah. 100%. I also think, because it's kind of going along with that, getaway car for when Belly leaves that man at the altar.
I feel like getaway car with her, like, in that date in Paris, because she goes on a date or multiple. She has, like, a boyfriend.
Yeah.
While in Paris.
I don't know, but I want it in there.
Yeah, it'd be good.
I think that would be good.
My next one is Out of the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a great song.
Yeah, that one also would make a lot of sense.
Yes, it makes sense. Especially like towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end.
because they're on the. Well, I don't know. It could go anywhere because you know what? We could throw a bone to Belly Jer and have Out of the Woods for them
Yeah, which we assume that we are gonna
because
have Taylor Swift
Taylor Swift
songs for
songs.
them.
Because like there's an anxiety behind Out of the Woods of like it not working out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you feel that within the song that
Yeah.
like yeah, this didn't work out. Like they
Yeah.
didn't make it out of the woods. So I think it'd be good for them too.
It would be.
I mean, I would hate it because again, that's just one of the best songs, one of Taylor's best. But
This is true. Keeping it up with the album, Wildest Dreams has to be on there. I don't know how you're gonna put it on there, Jenny, but do it. Do it.
Do your big one, girl. You have 11 episodes.
Plus, like the whole promo that we've gotten for the season 3, like it's giving, and we've talked about this, but it's giving 1989. Wildest Dreams would just be so good. So good.
Yeah. With that, I have Style.
I was gonna add
Because
that, but I was
guess
just
who
kinda
never
like,
goes out of style?
yeah, yeah.
And honestly, I feel like this could be one of the credit songs
Mm-hmm.
because it like doesn't fit perfect. I mean, girl, you can make it fit. I know you can, Jenny. But I think just over the overarching like theme of the song,
Oh my
just it
gosh.
fits. It's good.
No, because the craziness would be like hearing the first couple of like, oh my
A
gosh,
cold open would be
that would be,
amazing.
yes,
Amazing. That guitar first thing in the episode.
one of the best
Yeah.
songs ever too. I have Love of My Life.
That's a good one.
We don't need a lot of explanation. Like literally, like that is so Belly Conrad coded. I just want it on there. I want all of these songs on there. Like Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. I feel like there's gonna be one or
There's
two
gonna-
for every
Yeah,
episode.
there's gonna be like 30 Taylor Swift songs.
Which I think last time they like released the
They
Taylor
re-
Swift songs that were gonna be in the show.
They released a number of Taylor Swift songs. that were
Oh,
gonna
the
be in it.
number. Okay. No, but I
No,
thought
did
no. They released the number and then they released the
Because
title.
we
of
were all
of them.
like,
Because then we were trying to
this
figure
could be
out,
that.
because we saw Snow on the Beach and we were like, of course it's gonna make it to when they're at the beach for Christmas, and surprised we were.
Y'all, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. The amount of Taylor Swift songs is gonna be crazy. I already know.
Yeah,
My next one is Question. I
That's
think
a
it'd
good
be
one.
such a great
that would
like
make
bachelorette party song
Ooh,
because it's like reminiscing. Like the whole chorus is so good, but I love the bridge. I think it's bridge where it's like, does it feel like everything? Does it feel like everything? It's basically like, does it feel like everything's been second best after that meteor strike?
yeah,
Like I think that's perfect for Belly's thoughts of like, yeah, nothing compares to that first love. And just, comparing everything else to that and like not being fully satisfied with anything after that.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think it'd be a good song to have that.
My next one is kind of a reach because it doesn't, like, it makes sense, but I just don't think Belly. Well, see, it depends because technically they did end on bad terms, her and Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
And from how the last season ended, like she is, I feel like she has this grudge against him, and I think My Tears Ricochet would be a good one for like
I think
Conrad's point of view of like, all I tried was like to do my best, but like, why are you treating me this way, and that kind of thing. And also the way that things play out, like Jeremiah also doesn't have this like, it's like a very interesting and like difficult relationship that they have because like in the book specifically he's like, oh, Conrad, he's never gonna show up, like that's just how he is, like he's talking down on him.
Yeah.
And so I think this would be like an interesting song to put in, especially like during that time where it's like,
I have like a hot
Conrad.
take. And I don't know, maybe reaching, but I feel like it could work for Laurel.
Ooh, that could
I feel like
be
it could
one
work
thing
for
too.
Laurel in one of those moments because she talks about feeling like this in season 2, but where she's just so mad that Susanna died. And you know, like that feeling when someone close to you dies and you're just mad at them. Like you're like we've seen
Yeah.
that play out before
Yeah.
where like people are just so mad at this person for like dying and leaving them in that like moment. They're just like, oh.
Yeah.
So I think it would
We
be
could have
such
like
a
a good like flashback
like a
moment in
good
that
moment for
playing.
Laurel. And I think specifically of like in the bridge of I could go anywhere I want,
Just not
just
home.
not home.
And I also thought about like Conrad for that. Like as much as he would like to go home and like
Yeah,
be with his
like
family, like that just is not what could like
either
it
way it
wouldn't
would
work
work,
out.
but I think
Yeah.
for Laurel, like it would be interesting and the
It would be
dynamic would be
interesting.
not good because it's not good, but good.
No.
Okay, I just have one more. How many do you have?
I have one more, I think, too.
My last one is the Great War. Because
I thought about
guess
adding that
what?
one.
They survived the Great War.
Survived. They
They
did.
survived the Great War, and guess what? They both hurt each other a lot during it, but they did it. And that's that.
I think Treacherous would be good for a good like them
Like
during that time
yearning.
of like the yearning. Oh my gosh, that would be
Yeah,
so good.
I
Like
could see that.
the like innocent touches
Yeah, like,
and like
okay.
the we're way too close right now, or these like the eye contact. Like, this would be a really good one for one of those scenes. I'm thinking I don't think this song would make it to that scene, but it would work for the wound healing scene.
I'm excited to
We are going to
see.
talk about all those scenes that we want to see in season 3, like
But
Trust.
just like what songs are gonna be on top of it.
Yeah.
Like obviously this is like our playlist that we would want, but like
Yeah.
Jenny's brain,
Yeah.
she's
we
gonna
just,
pull off
like,
some
yeah.
crazy things.
Yeah. It's going to be so good.
And like deep cuts, because like Miss Girl had mayonnaise last season. Like, girl, what are you gonna pull out this season?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm scared. Everybody should be scared.
I will cry. I will.
I'm rooting the most for Soon You'll Get Better. Even though it like actually might kill
would
me.
actually be the worst thing.
Even if it kills me,
that could happen.
Is what I want to see.
That could be the worst / best thing that could happen.
But yeah, guys, we will have a playlist up. I guess we'll do like a shared playlist of us too.
We can just do it with our podcast account.
Yeah. Anyway, either way, we'll have a playlist and we will link it. And guys, tell us what songs you want to see.
Yeah,
let us know. What do you think about
Send
these
us
songs?
edits or like
Yeah,
make
like, at the end of
edits
the
out of
day,
these
all
songs.
these songs
If you
should
make
be
edits,
edits.
like do it. I want to see it.
So, anyway, we had a great time with this one.
We had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. And we have a lot of fun episodes coming up. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Be good. Bye-bye.
Bye.